Pro-Palestinian protesters have rejected a call from the Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood to call off a planned demonstration in central London tomorrow. They say that to do so would be to let terror win. But the Metropolitan Police have also asked for the event to be postponed because they say they want to focus their resources instead on protecting Jewish and Muslim communities in the wake of the attack here in Manchester. Our UK correspondent Daniel Sanford has the details.
Whitehall last night, a crowd of angry pro-Palestinian protesters on the day of the most deadly attack on a British synagogue on the holiest day of the Jewish year. The protest had been arranged before the attack, but the Home Secretary said she was disappointed at the insensitive timing.
I do think that carrying on in this way does feel un-British, it feels wrong, and I would ask people who are thinking about going on protest this weekend, take a step back, imagine it was you, and then just give this community a chance to grieve and to process what has happened.
But tomorrow there will be a protest in Trafalgar Square by the same group that's organised protests against the banning of Palestine Action that have previously led to mass arrests. More than 1,000 people may deliberately flout the new ban. The Commissioner of the Metropolitan Police, visiting a synagogue in Tottenham, asked the protesters to cancel or postpone it.
The risk that the timing of that event sends a message which, whether inadvertent or deliberately, endorses anti-Semitism. I think that's a deep risk to community tension, which is my concern. And secondly, we're going to have more than 1,500 officers dealing with the scale of an event where potentially north of 1,000 people want to get arrested for supporting a terrorist organisation, which I find bewildering and frustrating.
But the group organising the protest insisted it would go ahead. Charlotte Reynolds, who comes from a Jewish family herself, told me she would be there.
It's a fundamental precept of our democracy that we have the right to challenge and the right to protest.
But you could be doing that protest not tomorrow. You could be doing it in a few weeks' time. You could continue. You could just give up for this 1 week.
Well, I think if we did that, we would be saying that actually terrorism has won. I mean, that one angry terrorist has actually forced us to back down.
Sir Mark Rowley said that encouraging mass law-breaking tomorrow would divert resources away from the Jewish community and the Muslim community in London at a time that they're needed most. Daniel Sanford, BBC News.
Well, our UK editor Ed Thomas is with me here in Manchester this evening. Ed, another fast-moving day. Lots of new details we've been finding out about what happened and about the attacker as well.
Yeah, disturbing detail about the attacker.